What is up, Nerd Nation? I am extremely excited. I got my CGC submissions back that I submitted, I think, 6 months ago. So, roll that intro. Let's see how we did. So if you haven't watched my previous video where I actually was submitting to CGC, go back and watch that. I'll put like a thumbnail below or however that works. I'll do that. But I've been waiting for 6 months, almost 7, or maybe it is 7. It may actually be 7. It's been a minute.
It's been 84 years.
And I've been watching and waiting, and I've sent some other stuff off and watching and waiting. Like 3 months ago, it hit the grading stage. And so I was like, okay, cool. It's going to be back. It's going to be here in like a week or two. And then a week went by, and it was still in the grading stage. And another week. And another week. And then a month went by. And then another month went by. And then another month went by. And I was kind of getting to the point where I was about to call them because it said it was supposed to take 180 days, which is fine. We're like well past that now. It also took them like 2 months to check it in for some reason. I'm not sure what happened. I think maybe I did the first submission wrong because my second submission that I submitted a month later got checked in a month before this. So this took 2 months to get checked in. I'm not sure what happened, but regardless, it's here, and I'm excited and ready to open it. So I do have to say, so I'm going to point this out real quick. So the box has already been opened. I opened it, but I have not looked at anything. And here's the reason. I think this is like kind of funny. So I got it today. I blocked out my address. We'll zoom in real quick. You can see right here, and like been shipped, or I checked the other day. And it had been shipped, is being shipped FedEx, is going to require a signature, blah, 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 totally fine. So the FedEx guy came, rang the doorbell, had to sign for it, but it says it came from Danny Nudes in Sarasota, Florida. And like, I was just a little confused because like, I figured it would say like CGC or something like that. It didn't, for whatever reason, but ultimately this has my graded cards in it, and that's truly what matters. Maybe CGC should maybe work on their label and change it to actually have the name. I don't know, maybe Danny's important, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. But let's get into it, because that's ultimately what we actually care about. So, and I did look to like make sure there are cards in here, and you can see right there, you can see them. So let me get scissors real quick and cut this open. I'm not even sure like where to start. Like I said, I haven't opened this at all, and I would assume this is in basically no order, or maybe it's in the order that I submitted it in, because they did actually have an order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it back, and then I'm going to grab the top of it to cover the score and maybe say what I think it got. So, okay. So this is the Charizard. I'm not going to start with the Charizard, so we're going to put this one gently back inside, because I feel like we got to end with that. So scoot that back, and we'll start with this. So we're starting off kind of big. So I did kind of already see this. So this is probably my favorite card I submitted, and this is actually going to be a card that I am planning on keeping. I can kind of see that. So I got this from a sale like on Facebook Market. Someone was selling or doing like an auction on Facebook Market. I think there was like one mark. I think there's a mark that goes across the card. I'm not sure if we're even going to be able to pick it up. If you watch my original video, I talk about it. It's like so incredibly minor that I still decided to submit it. So I think I said I thought it was going to be a 9. So let's take a look. So I did do the other scores. So we got an 8.5 for the edges, an 8.5 for corners. Surface we got an 8, and centering we got a 9. So we got a near mint, mint plus 8.5. This card is probably going to be sticking with me, but looks absolutely incredible. I kind of dirtied it up. I need to clean off my desk, I think. But absolutely beautiful card. One of my favorite cards from Team Rocket. And this one is going to be staying with me. I'm going to get a different Post-it to cover the whole top. All right, I'm back. I got some pink ones that go all the way across, and I'll be able to cover all of the front. So next, is another beautiful card. It's got a nice swirl. I think I actually got this from an antique mall. Absolutely beautiful card. It's obviously the Japanese Gengar fossil. If I were to guess, I don't remember what I originally said. I have no idea what I said for any of the originals. I did not go back and watch because I didn't want to. I think I tried to temper my expectations. Obviously, with the Alakazam, I think I said a 9 because I felt really good about that. Looking at this one, centering is not great. So I would say that's probably like a 7.5 on centering. The back, these are all dirty. I don't think that's from my desk. I think that's the cardboard from the box. So the back looks really good. I think there might be one like small nick like right up here under this corner. I would say this is probably going to get an 8. So we get 8.5 for the edges, which is what we got in the last one. Corners, we got a 9. Ooh, surface, we got a 7. So there's probably some kind of scratch that I missed. And then centering, we got a 9. So what is that going to be? An 8.5 or an 8? Okay, so we got an 8. Okay, that's fine. I think that is probably what I originally guessed, but this one is probably going to stick with me too. I love this card. I really like all of the dark original Pokemon, so. Alright. So we got an 8 and an 8.5 stack. Move on to this. Oh. Okay, so this is the Executor. I got this from the Antique Mall. It's from Legendary Collection. It's a reverse holo. Honestly, I would not be surprised if this has quite a few scratches on the surface. I think this set's just like kind of hard to tell, but let's see. I don't know that you're going to be able to tell. I think the back looks like it. Yeah, it's definitely cardboard from the box that made the back all dirty. The back looks pretty good. It looks like there's a very small white dot on each corner. So I'm going to guess maybe a 7.5. I try and be conservative, but I'm also really excited for these, so who knows. So edges, we got 8.5. Corners, we got an 8. Surface, we got a 7. I think this is going to be an like an 8. Centering a 9.5. Wow. Okay, so we got an 8. Okay. I think I predicted probably a 7 or 8. And for me to find this like in an antique mall, I'm totally fine with that. I will probably sell that one. I think that was primarily going to be a flip. All right, so next we have this. I think this is Expedition. I submitted so many cards I really like. I think I got this from the Antique Mall too. The Antique Mall I got it from is definitely a collector selling their excess through the Antique Mall. So this is straight up for me to keep. Corners are gonna get probably like an 8. Surface is probably pretty good, so I'm gonna go with an 8 for this too. So we got edges 8.5, corners a 7, surface a 7, centering a 9, so it's probably gonna be an 8, a 7. Dang, that's okay. I love this card, and like I said, it's probably going to be sticking with me anyway, so happy with that. I wish it was an 8, but 7's fine. Alright. Ooh. So I sent off a couple of these, I think. So we got the Shattered Glass, Cracked Ice, not Shattered Ice. Cracked Ice, Holo. So this is from the, like a starter deck, Charizard starter deck. I mean, this should have been straight from the deck to being sent off. So it's got to be a minimum of an 8. Let's look at the back. I don't see any whitening. Centering is pretty good. It might be a little bit heavy on this side. I'm gonna go with a 9. We got 9.5 on edges, 9.5 on corners, surface a 9, centering a 9. So it's got to be at least a 9. I think it's gonna be a 9, a 9. Okay, so we got a mint 9. Very nice. As a beautiful card. I'll probably end up selling that. Like, Charizard, like, I love the hype, but doesn't do anything for me. I mean, I still like him. Like, whenever I play the games, like, I want to get Charmander so that I can get Charizard, but yeah, it's just a Charizard. Next, we have an Evolutions Reverse Holo Raichu. This is when I sent this in when Evolutions was like crazy. So I do think there's a couple other Reverse Holo Evolutions in here. I would guess this is a 9. I'm trying to see if there's any scratches on the surface that I might have missed. Back looks pretty good. It looks like there might be like a dot on this corner, so corners are probably going to be like an 8.5 or a 9. So we have a 9.5 on the edges, 8.5 on corners. Yep. Oh, I didn't do a prediction. I think I might have said it. I think it's going to be a 9. Surface a 9. And centering a 9. That should be a 9. Mint 9. Very nice. I will definitely sell this. There's no reason for me to keep this. I have no ties to it. So we are not even halfway. I think there's 16 slabs in here. Yep. Okay. So this is another Evolutions Reverse Holo. My guess is this is going to be a 9 as well. I really wish that it didn't come out so dirty. Not a big fan of the cardboard, but the back looks pretty good. I don't see any dots, so I am gonna go with a 9 on this. So we got a 9 on the edges, a 9 on the corners, a 9 on the surface. Centering is a 9. It's definitely a 9. Okay, that's really cool. That's exciting. I mean, I probably I have very few dollars into this, so I don't know what the going rate is on this, but I'm definitely gonna sell that. But really cool. My guess is this is probably like maybe another Reverse Holo from Evolutions. Oh, it is the Dragonite. Ooh, these are, I feel like the full art cards with the texture are a lot harder to grade with your eye, because sometimes there's just like an issue with the texture, and that's what's gonna throw it off. My guess is this is a 9. I think this is probably from my binder. Let's see, the edges all look pretty good, so I'm gonna go with a 9. Edges 9.5, corners 9.5, surface an 8.5. So there's some kind of small defect. Centering a 9, so that's gonna be a 9 then. And 9.5 would have been awesome, but a 9, still totally happy with that. And I've already replaced it. I ended up pulling another one, so very cool. I'll sell that one. It's funny, the ones that haven't graded well are the ones that I'm not keeping. All right. Ooh, I think I pulled this myself. I'm pretty sure I did. We got the Espeon EX from Breakpoint. Beautiful card. Absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I pulled this, so it's not like anyone else has had it, so it'd be pretty much packed to sleeve. Check the back. I'm gonna go with a 9 on this. Centering's pretty good. Centering on the front looks pretty good. I feel like it's just very slightly heavier on this side. Top to bottom looks pretty good. So 9.5 on the edge. A 10 on the corners. We haven't gotten a single 10. Surface a 9. 8.5. Give me a 9. Dang it. I saw the 0.5 and I thought it was gonna be a 9.5. Oh, we're so close to a 9.5. That's okay. Absolutely beautiful card. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that one. I don't know. Ooh. Okay. I remember pulling this card. Centering looks a little off. Like, now that I have a better eye for it. I feel like with some of these like tag team cards it's a lot harder to tell. But it's just a little heavier on this side than it is on this side. Top to bottom looks pretty good. But again with these, it looks like there's a small, like super small, let's see if I can even show it. See that little spot right there? I don't remember seeing that. But awesome card. I actually remember pulling this. I don't remember. So it's from Unified Minds. I don't know what this might have been from a dollar pack. Let's look. Back. Looks pretty good. Small nick right there. I don't know if... I can't really tell. I'm going to go with an... Do they do 8.5s? I'm going to go with an 8.5. Corner, or edges 9.5. Corners a 9. Surface a 9. Centering a 9.5. Wow. Okay, that did better than I thought. I feel like they missed that. Because that's the first card that I've noticed that has like actual, like something visibly wrong with it. Or that could be something in the slab and not actually on the card. But 9, totally happy with that. So we've gotten 9s on almost everything. And CGC is very hard on their grading. If you've never heard of CGC, so PSA, like they hand grade everything. They actually have people looking at it. Whereas CGC, they have a machine that does it. And so they're not gonna have errors. They're not gonna miss things like the human eye will. So I'm totally fine getting 9s. Like getting 10s at CGC is just like near impossible. So alright, so the next one. Ooh, okay. We got the Rillaboom. Oh, it's just Rillaboom. There's no V-Max or EX, GX or anything. But we got the gold Rillaboom, secret rare from Darkness Ablaze. I remember pulling this because my friend Logan actually got this card like 2 days before me, and his was like horribly centered. I told him he should probably sell it because it was basically a miscut, like super big border over here. And I was like, sell it and get a regular one because you'll get a premium because it's like miscut so bad. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with a 9 on this. I would like a 9.5. So alright, so we have a 9.5 on the edges, a 10 on the corners, a 9.5 on the surface, an 8.5 on... Oh, please give me a 9.5. No! Dang it! Why? Why is that not a 9.5? I I guess if they go by average, they probably round down. It was so close to a 9.5. It's just a little heavy on the bottom. That's what it is. If you compare this to this. So close. Ooh, the Misty Psyduck. So this I got from I know I got this from a Facebook group auction because they did not know that this had the Wizards of the Coast stamp here. Outside of that, that was basically the main reason I graded it. I got this card super cheap, and it is a somewhat uncommon card. So, let's see. There's definitely a nick in the top two corners. And then the bottom two look pretty good. Centering is okay, so I'm going to go with like an 8 on this. So, got a 9 on the edges, which I guess is more the sides, not so much the corners. Corners an 8.5. Surface an 8.5. Centering 8.5. So we got an 8.5, which I think I said an 8. So I'm totally fine with that. I'll be selling this one, but very cool. I only paid like $1 for this. Super cool. All right, so we got 4 left, and the last one is the Charizard V-Max, which is, I think, the biggest card. I mean, it is the biggest card in here. I don't really remember. I think there might be a reverse holo Pikachu in here, but I figure I would have already seen that. Okay, so we got the Crocodile. I don't really remember what set this is. I guess it'll say at the top of the card once we unveil it, but this is just a card I love. I love the look of this card. I believe it's shiny. It's just a beautiful card. I don't care what it grades. I do think when I looked at it, it's not going to get like a 9 or a 10. You can already tell like centering is off left to right. It's just a lot heavier here. And then let's see. Top left corner definitely has a dot. Yep, all 4 corners have a white dot in them. I don't care. This is one I'm just keeping because I love this card. I'm probably going to go with an 8. I hope it doesn't get worse than that. Just a beautiful card. So, 8.5 on the edges. Corners an 8. Surface an 8.5. Centering a 9. That is, I can already tell you, that is not 9 centering. But it benefits me for it to be higher, so I don't care. So it's probably going to get an 8. 8.5? Wow. I would not have guessed that. Dragon's Exalted. That's what it is. Absolutely beautiful card. Oh, I forgot to show you. So on this last one, I haven't really been showing off the actual slab. But you can see it says like the W stamp. So this is from a Top Deck magazine. So not just like something you would get from like a pack or anything. But not a common card. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. This is way better than I thought it would get. And I got it solely because I love this card. I don't remember what I paid for it. I think I have it on a spreadsheet actually. But just a beautiful card. Alright. Got 3 left. So these, okay. I think one of these is Erica, which is a Japanese card. I think these should all, well, not the Charizard, but this should be like an older card, I think. Yeah, okay. I kind of regret sending this one. We'll see how it grades. Surface looks pretty good. So you guys can kind of see. It doesn't work as well because of my LEDs. But surface looks pretty good. I'm kind of surprised I sent this. I don't remember. I don't think this is Arceus. I don't remember what the name of the set is. This is from the antique store. I feel like the edges are not going to do well. Edges and corners. Let's look at the back. They don't look bad. I'm going to go with this 7.5. I don't know if they do 0.5 or 7. Yeah. So we got 8 for edges, corner 7.5, surface 7.5, centering a 9. Is that going to get an 8? 8.5. E. Yeah, I mean that checks out. That's about what I expected. That's literally what I just guessed. So I will probably sell that. I'll probably sell it and then buy a copy for my binder. So, okay, I think this is Erica. It is like a pocket monster. So, yep. So this is, I think it's Erica. I think that's what trainer this is. So I definitely got this from the antique mall, and I think I got it really cheap. I felt really good about it. Looking at it now, I still feel pretty good. Centering is definitely off. Like, you can see left to right. Like, this is a lot thinner than this side. Hold on. I didn't see it. I'm going to go with an 8. And like I said, I don't remember my original guess. So, I didn't look at the back. Honestly, the back looks pretty good. It looks like there's a small nick. And I might have pointed that out in the first one. There's definitely a nick right here. I'm going to go with an 8. Edges 8. Corners 8. Surface 8. Centering 9. So an 8. Okay. So I got that one right. But it's just a beautiful card. I might keep that one. It's a very nice card. Alright. So then the last one is the big boy. And I'm definitely selling this regardless of what it gets because I have another copy. I do think this one was the better copy. But like, I don't like this for my collection and it's in a binder. No, actually it's in the magnet loaders. I'm totally blanking what they're called. Single touch? Something like that. It's in that, so it's not in a binder. Don't freak out, but I'm going to guess a 9. I'm hoping for a 9. It's really hard, like I said, with these textured cards to, like, see imperfections. I don't immediately see anything. I feel like centering looks pretty good. I feel like it's slightly lighter or slightly heavier on this side. Back looks good. I'm going to go with a 9. This one's going to, if it's a 9, it's going to be very good. A 9.5 on the edges. A 9.5 on the corners. A 9.5 on the surface. And a 9 on the centering. It got a 9.5! Literally the best card that I submitted is the one that got the highest grade. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'm so happy about this. A 10 would have been better, obviously, but totally happy with that. Wow. Okay. So, let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I submitted 16 cards. And we got 1 7. We got 1 7.5. 3 8s. It's really hard to see the label. We got 3 8s. 3 8.5s. Also, so they don't. Maybe they do. They do stack now. Look at this. Awesome. That is way better. So they do stack nowadays. Very happy about that. And we got 7 9s. And then the king himself, we got a 9.5 on the Charizard V-Max from Darkness Ablaze. That is incredible. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think of me doing the opening to where you guys get to see my live reaction. I'm super happy. Let me know what you guys think of CGC. I really like them. I understand why people don't. I do wish they would change their labels. The blue is just but it's what they've been using for comics for I don't know how long, because they originally started with comics. But let me know in the comments what you guys think of this format, CGC. Should I have gone with PSA and waited probably like another 6 months and paid probably twice as much? And like I said, a lot of these are going to be my personal collection, so let me know what you guys think of that. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in another one. Bye.